So I would be correct in saying that if you have an environment that's too hostile for a gas detector, or the size is not convenient, you have to find a way to pull the gas to the gas detector that's somewhere else, potentially in a safe area.
Yes, that's a better way of putting it.
Yeah, and then you might have to condition that gas as well in case it's got too much fluid in it, it's too hot, or it's got too much particulate, for example, and then we engineer the solutions to those problems.
And the sample gases are often quite hostile in their own right, and that is completely out of the limits of a detector. So you have to do something with the gas in order to be able to measure it. So it's a great way of extending your measurement ability, because once you have a sampling cabinet, you can put all manner of things inside it.
I think the most interesting and rewarding part of working with sample systems is the fact that everything you do is different. We work in pretty much every industry you can think of, all sorts of applications, and there are always issues and problems. You have to try and overcome challenges that you haven't come over before maybe. Every system is bespoke, every system is designed for that one application.
What's the key focus for you when you're trying to understand what it is that the customer's looking to achieve?
Well, we need to know what gases they want to measure, what sort of conditions those gases are under, whether they're in vessels, ducts, essentially where the sample is going to be extracted from and measured. But we do have a formal approach to gathering information, which is something we call the SAM form. Customers just know that they have a gas that they need to be aware of, or that could be potentially dangerous. They need to measure it.
Our customers are not experts in gas detection. That's our job. And so even when I'm dealing with control and instrument engineers, a fire and gas system in general is quite a small part of what they're doing. It's part of their discipline. And then sample systems, again, are even more niche.
There's quite a money saving in actually bringing it into a convenient location. And you can also move all the control equipment from a hazardous area into a safe area, which makes it a lot cheaper to build. With the sample system, because it's so bespoke, you can just use whatever equipment you need for the best application.
We use a range of sensors, and some of them have sensitivity across a range of gases.
And what do you like about using Dräger sensors for some of these systems?
Well, one of the big advantages of the Dräger sensors is their physical size, particularly the electrochemical sensors, which are quite large compared to other sensors I've come across in competitors. They also have some embedded intelligence in them, so they already have circuit boards in them.
What I really like is that just because you're maybe not taking a Dräger sensor as a customer doesn't mean that you can't come to us for Dräger expertise and engineering.
So we are expert in building complete systems which start off with a probe to extract a gas, measures to maintain the integrity of that gas until it gets to a sampling system cabinet, which might be heated lines where you keep a gas warm until you can remove the water from it.
All industries actually benefit from sample systems. We actually design sample systems for every industry you can think of, from coffee manufacturing to utility manufacturers to nuclear power plants, because everywhere you go they have applications that you can't actually get point detection into. On coffee plants, we monitor the CO2 covering of them to keep the air away, to keep the coffee fresh. You couldn't get a detector in there, you have to extract the gas from the container. A key strength of Dräger's engineering expertise is the fact that we've got many years in several different industries of manufacturing systems. The value of Dräger sample systems in one sentence is bespoke sampling system solutions for complex environments.